Wow. Which is my favorite. Shout out to the OGs, but these new kids in New York, that's impressive. Good morning from bustling New York City. It always feels good to be back. Today, actually, I'm here for the week, filming day in the life episodes, really interesting stories, professions and cultures and people, individuals. But our schedule today actually got pushed to tomorrow. So it's my first day in the city and I don't have anything to do. So usually when I have nothing to do, that means one thing, and that is go try as many different food spots as I possibly can in one day, and today is no different. Street food, iconic dishes here in New York City. Our adventure begins down in the Lower East Side of Manhattan along Houston Street, and I'm looking for breakfast.
This place has been running for more than 100 years now. Still run by the Russ family. You can see over there in that photo, that's the original place. Same place after all this time.
Thank you. Got it. All right, here we go. Stepped aside to the Houston Street playground here to try our first Russ and Daughters. I've heard about this for many years. I've never tried it. I'm very excited. Long story short, Joel Russ, he's a Jewish immigrant from Poland, came over in the early 1900s, and he started with a pushcart serving herring. Little known fact, one of my least favorite foods is pickled herring. 108 years serving up bagel and lox. They are iconic. So I went with the traditional lox on top, sesame seed bagel, a vegetable cream cheese per the good buddy at the counter. Great service in there, very friendly in there, and everything is super clean and organized, which I love, especially when you're in a seafood joint, when you're dealing with raw or cured seafood. They got matzo ball soup in there, they got sweets, they got potato pancakes, latkes, but this is the start. Also went with capers and tomatoes. I left out the raw onions. First bite. Oh, saltiness kick. Creaminess from the cream cheese, crunchiness from the bagel, a little pop from the capers, some acidity from the tomato. This is packaged up to be a perfect breakfast treat. Wow, this is on point. And you can even see this perfect fattiness on the salmon. Now, would I get this every day? No, because I mean, you're already living in New York, so you're paying out the wazoo for everything. 17 bucks a pop for this little guy. There's cheaper places, but I always say there's one thing I don't want to discount on, and that's good seafood, good fish, and this is definitely top tier. Oh, this is delicious. All right, let's go clean off on a fire hydrant and keep moving. Ice cream on the ground. About a 5-minute walk away from Washington Square Park on the corners of Carmine and 6th Avenue is a pizza institution. So we had to make a stop. We're close by. This is Joe's Pizza, serving up slices since 1975. Look at this beauty. $4 a slice for a traditional cheese, and man, oh man, this is my first slice of the trip, and I am very excited. I've never been to this location before. About as thin as it gets. No oil dripping off, super crunchy on the bottom. This is a good looking New York slice. Obviously, this is iconic. That's about as classic New York slice as you're gonna get. You can even hear the crunch. Who'd have thought? Who thought these simple ingredients would just take the world by storm? They have 3 pies laid out for slices. There's the traditional cheese, there's a pepperoni, and there's also a fresh mozzarella. The pepperoni and the mozzarella are each $5, and this one's $4. This is just like a good pit stop to our next location, you know what I mean? Don't say anything. Right over my shoulder, there's a big family of Italians eating right here. I just heard them speaking Italian to each other. Really excited about the pizza. So we just met up this lovely Italian family here having
Hi.
pizza. What do you think? What is your impression?
Okay. We are from Italy and I think this is a very good pizza. I know this is maybe the most famous pizza in New York and I think it's okay, it's really good.
Have you been to other New York pizza places yet?
No, I tried once a Pizza Hut. I think it's very commercial.
Yeah, very commercial. How would you compare this to traditional Italian?
No, it's very good.
It's very good?
Very good.
All right, as we make our way across the city on this culinary adventure, let me take 60 seconds real quick and give a shout out to this episode's sponsor, and that is GoDaddy Aero. If you guys have already seen the Seattle Street Food episode, you know that this is a very easy and authentic sponsorship for me because I've been using GoDaddy for like 15 plus years. Those OGs that remember my first travel blog, touristotownie.com. Make sure you leave a comment so I can thank you personally. Now, a lot has changed since those early days. Enter GoDaddy Aero, which works proactively to help launch and grow your business online in minutes so you can unlock your business potential. With just a few clicks, create a domain name, logo, website, even manage social posts, and a whole lot more. Let's say, for example, a guy that makes travel and food YouTube videos secretly wants to open up an ice cream shop in San Diego. I would tell him to go check out GoDaddy Aero. For a website, this guy can answer a few questions about his ice cream dream, the style and website features he wants, and GoDaddy Aero will build the first draft website in minutes. Take, for example, the intimidating aspect of a logo design. Their AI tools can help design it with just a few clicks and prompts. I mean, truthfully, GoDaddy Aero has made this so seamless and easy to do. So many people get overwhelmed by all these details, building a website, a logo, social media, that they never start their dream or their idea that they have. And now you have no excuse. I wish I had this way back in 2009 when I started that travel blog, but I'm happy to know about it now and I will use it on upcoming ventures. And if you guys see an ice cream shop called G's Ice Cream in San Diego, this was the origin story. So a big thank you to GoDaddy for sponsoring this week's episode. If you guys want to level up your business, go check it out. You can scan the QR code or click on the link in my video description for a lot more information. But in the meantime, let's dive back into the food. All right, now we're in Chinatown. We're heading to a spot that is iconic and also very popular. We're gonna go get some authentic Chinese food right next to this lovely little park here. You know this is the spot because there is a massive line already. Let's go over and see Fung's #1 fast food. Thank you, sir. All right, we got the goodies. We stepped aside. It's sunny over on the park side, so we're gonna step over here. It's a little bit quieter as well. All right, here we go. The world famous pork. So let's give this a try. One small pork, one small chicken, $11.50. Oh yeah. We paid what? $17 for a bagel sandwich at Russ Daughters. So good value. Obviously, that's why there's one of the big reasons why there's a line there. Got a little bit of cabbage with there, some white rice, and this crunchy, delicious pork. Oh, I love that. Like a soft pork jerky consistency that has the incredible Asian-inspired seasoning on there. Man, that is excellent. All right, I get it. You got one guy on the register serving up the rice, and then one young fella just chopping away. Again, this is like candied pork beef jerky. It's got a little bit of crunch to it, and it's so flavorful. Not spicy at all. Once you get in there, it's very fast. So I think in total, 45 minutes waiting in line, but truthfully, it was worth the wait. And the price is unbeatable for New York City. All right, I'm gonna try the chicken. Again, you got the cabbage in there on a bed of white rice, chicken chunks, chicken thighs. That is juicy and flavorful. A little bit lighter flavor than the pork. And also, he was dumping the broth over the meat before he served it up. This is just a simple, easy, budget-friendly lunch that I would actually order all the time if I lived around here. I love going to places when they do one thing and they do it really well. These guys are an institution in Chinatown in New York City, and they deserve all the hype that they're getting because they got it down to a science. Also, pro move, when you're waiting in the 30 to 45 minute line around lunchtime, go get a couple of slices of pizza. Some guys did that in line, and we were like, oh, that's a smart move. And especially considering we're in Chinatown and Little Italy is literally right around the corner. So grab some pizza, wait in line, and then get your pork or your chicken. Welcome to Harlem. If you go uptown to 110th Street and 1st Avenue, you will reach an institution said to be the birthplace, the first ever chopped cheese sandwich, which is a staple here in New York City for the bodegas, street food, whatever you want to call it. Now, true story, I've actually never had a chopped cheese before, so I'm excited to try this. This is the Blue Sky Deli, or formerly known as Hajji's. Let's go across the street and try it out.
That's the original chopped cheese, boss.
This is the one.
Nobody else, only Hajji's.
All right, is this a regular spot for you guys?
Yeah, man, we come here every day. It's so good.
And this is the #1 spot for chopped cheese?
Yeah. Yep. It's the chef, top chef, Frank. He started in chopped cheese.
Frank, you been cooking these up for a long time?
What's up, my brother? How you doing? Yes, sir.
Who came up with this?
Me and another guy.
Really?
Yes, sir. A long time ago, 1999.
That's the first chopped cheese?
This is the first chopped cheese. Hajji's.
How many chopped cheese do you go through a day? Because you're 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Yeah, 7 days. We order 400 heroes a day.
400 here.
400 heroes. You already know. Come everybody. The best chopped cheese in Holland. That's it. You order chopped cheese?
Yes, sir.
It's right there. Look at that. That's you.
All right, here we go. Straight across the street from Hajji's. All right, if you do like the Google Maps search, it gives you Blue Sky Deli or whatever it is known as that day or that week or that month. But truthfully, it's Hajji's. Everyone knows it is Hajji's. And look at this, the original chopped cheese. And everybody says this is the spot, right?
Yeah, and I know what you're eating. Frankie,
There's a reason we come up here with
There's a
cameras,
reason.
right? Everybody said it. Everybody's so proud of Hajji's. That's awesome. Wasn't really sure what to expect. You come up to Harlem, you take a shot. All right, we got lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, ketchup, smashed up burger, and American cheese. That is a beautiful looking hoagie roll. The original way. So you can get it a bunch of different ways. Frank says sometimes if he's feeling healthy, he likes to add avocado. Other times he adds jalapeno peppers. Let's go for it. That's great. That's great. This is somewhere between a hoagie and a cheeseburger. That melted cheese just tastes so good. There's something very nostalgic about the taste of that. Very comforting. That hoagie roll, that really makes it. That's got a great crunch. Well balanced. We got McDonald's cheeseburger in the streets. Uptown. Shout out Lord Tariq, Peter Guns, and Hajji. It's great. Right up the street from Hajji's here in Harlem, between 117th and 118th, still on 1st Avenue, is another pizza institution here in the city, and that is Patsy's Pizzeria. Painted all green on the outside. Let's go see if there's good pizza slices on the inside. Here we go, Patsy's Original. $2.50 a slice. Pretty damn good. I know there's dollar slices in New York, so people be like, that's expensive. So $2.50 for iconic pizza. Also, if you want toppings, any other toppings on your pizza, you gotta order the whole pie. So just a little side note. But look at that underside. Look at that back door. And look at that front. That is paper thin. Oh. Just the right amount of chewiness. Really simple, really good. They've been serving pizza for over 90 years. The oven in there is from 1933. But great char marks on the bottom. Perfect amount of cheese on top. The sauce is really clean and neutral. Not too much crust either. Simple, clean, delicious. I'm gonna give Nick this one because last time we stopped for pizza, it got cold by the time he got it, so he didn't get the full Joe's experience, but I'm gonna give him the Patsy's experience. Nick, get in there. Good? All right, press on. All right, if I may, take a detour from our regularly scheduled programming to try a different place. We're in the East Village, and I want to try a spot that's getting a ton of buzz right now. It's actually one of Ruben's good friends. And if you guys don't know Ruben yet, we did a day in the life of a Dominican-inspired Texas barbecue joint. So a guy that's cooking up barbecue in Queens and selling it at the Time Out Market in Brooklyn. And he said, while you're in town, you gotta come check out Cello's Pizza. So we came down to St. Mark's Place to give it a shot. And it's right behind this UPS truck. There it is, Cello's. Let's go inside. This is way out of bounds. And here we go. Vodka pizza, burrata pizza, hot honey, pepperoni jalapeno, and broccoli rabe sausage. We gotta try this one first. Oh, broccoli rabe and sausage, one of the greatest combinations New York City has ever seen. If you like broccoli rabe, you'll love this. I love broccoli rabe. It's unfair of me to compare this to a Joe's or to a Patsy's. I guess it's most compared to like a Linda Street where they're trying this new age, new style of pizza. But this is the new kid on the block who's kicking some heads in. Second one, burrata on a tomato pie with olive oil on top. Holy shit. The creamiest burrata cheese, olive oil, tomato. Wow. That burrata cheese just fills your mouth like a cheesy foam covered with shredded Parmesan, basil underneath there, crunchy and hot. This one, jalapeno, pepperoni, and hot honey on top. This one's got more weight to it. This one's got more of a flop to it. I feel like hot honey is a relatively new invention in terms of on pizza. Whoever came up with them, God bless them. And this, my friends, is the vodka sauce dream pie. Wonderful. Oh, and it's got a little bit of spice kick to it as well. That's got an incredible, incredible flavor to it. Very simple, which is my favorite. Shout out to the OGs, but these new kids in New York making these high-end pizzas are really starting the movement. Cello's. I'm glad we veered from our iconic and went for a new school here in the East Village. That's impressive. I wasn't gonna do this because, you know, we got a lot of eating to do, but donuts are my weakness. This is Steve, the man behind dough. He's also the man behind Cello's Pizza. Yeah.
Well, one of the men.
I'm just gonna take one bite. Yeah. Brioche donut, the only one of its kind. Come on, what are you trying to do to me?
Enjoy life.
It's absurd, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Well, New York is a food festival. You can't help but like it.
Great donuts. And for dinner, we're in Midtown, Manhattan, right across the street from Radio City Music Hall. And we're gonna try something that is a staple here in the city, and that is food carts. And more specifically, it is a halal food cart. And now there's carts dotted pretty much on every city block here in Midtown. But right now, the hottest one is Adel's famous halal food. The line is incredible. You tell me, is this worth it? Where are you guys coming from?
We're from Utah.
And tell me the trick you just did.
Well, we have a show that started in 5 minutes, and so we came to the front and gave them a tip, and they let us in.
That's the move. All right, we got it. That wasn't too long at all. I feel like it was maybe 25 minutes in line. All right, let's dive into this. This is the combo platter. This is lamb, chicken, yellow rice. You can get yellow rice or spicy rice. You can have your choice of white sauce, green sauce, or red spicy sauce. And we went white sauce and green, and with a little hit of the spicy sauce. Already, straight up, this is a lot of the white sauce. I would probably ask for this on the side, or at least it's just on top. Yeah, the white sauce, that's aggressive. All right, let's give this a try. Okay, not as strong of a garlic taste I thought, and it's not completely tzatziki, kind of a mayonnaise, creamy white sauce there. If you mix it up a good amount, it's raining, so we came under this Del Frisco's canopy to film this. So if there's any lighting issues, I'm sorry. It's dark, rainy, and windy here in the city, but you know what? We're finishing strong. All right, I like it. Again, that's a lot of white sauce. The green sauce is on here too, but truthfully, you can't taste it. So get the sauce on the side, but the chicken is very juicy, very soft. The yellow rice is good, and the pita's in here. Truthfully, I would go chicken. The Euro meat's hit or miss, that chicken's where it's at. And for this much quantity, for the price that you get it for, it's worth it. A big plate of this and the falafel is 18 bucks. It's a good deal all over New York. It's a good deal anywhere. But in Midtown Manhattan, there's a line because of the price, the quality, and the quantity that you get. What I do love also is because they're so busy, they're turning stuff over, so it's not sitting there very long, which is what you want in a food cart. And that's dinner. Adel's caps off a full day here in New York City. This is our first day. From here, it's gonna be a bunch of day in the life episodes. Interesting stories, unique professions, really cool people. I can't wait to show you guys more. If you like this video, please subscribe. Nick, shout out, thanks for chasing me around all day eating food here in New York City. These are places I've always wanted to try. I finally had a chance. Hopefully you guys have a chance to try as well. And if you have other spots that we should try next time, leave them in the comments. Otherwise, I say good night. I'm full, I'm happy. Maybe we'll go get a slice of pizza. See ya. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, this is a mess. All right, here we go. Magic television. Forgot to grab napkins though. Oh boy, I'm a mess. Let's try that again. Oh boy. Take two. What? What? Oh no, I gotta use it twice? Oh man. Double swipe? It's Adel's. I thought it was Adel's, but apparently she's not associated with this at all. And there's a few famous spots. But one spot, I am. You want in?
Oh, what's good, everybody? What's the channel?
We're about to try this. We're about to try this. Gareth Eats. Travel deeper.
We're travel deeper. Yo, travel deeper, everybody. We gotta keep traveling. I went to the Nathan's, bro. Can I curse on
Yeah, go nuts.
Fuck that guy. $16 for 2 hot dogs. Yeah, damn mine.